This content is for kids.
It's not for kids.
Isn't that what I said?
No, it's not for kids. If
Oh.
you are 13 years or younger, this is not for you. Do I have to kill somebody in order to actually make that point across?
No, man, you don't have to kill
Wait
no
a
one.
second.
Oh, no.
We return to our planet. The High Court may well sentence you to torture.
He likes movies, we like movies. Septum Sin versus the world. 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 I'd buy that for $1.
Greetings and welcome to another episode of Septum Sen versus the World. I'm Septum Sen, and today we are doing another movie review on a DVD of a short film, which is Creatures That Would Never Attack Pack, a Matroja short film collection which collects 6 films, all of which have basically a first and a sequel, essentially. There's one that's kind of separate, but really it's a sequel to it. So we're gonna talk about special features, which there are none. Alright, easy enough. Now you could get these from Matroja separately, and I do have some of these separately, but I feel like this is fine as it is. It condenses them, and really with room being, real estate being a thing, when it comes to these collections, I'm kind of happy with what I've got. So let's just talk about these individually. I'll talk about the action, the production, the music, all of that as just one, because all of these, I might as well treat this as an anthology feature because it feels like one. Just no wraparound. So the first of those is Revenge of the Worms Part 1. So you get a bunch of rednecks who are hunting for nightcrawlers, as rednecks do, and find out that the worms want their revenge and are going to have their way with the people and take them out. The rednecks fight back with guns, as you do, and, that's usually the end of it until Part 2, which is Revenge of the Worms Part 2, where the King of the Worms comes out, captures some people, and I do think that this one is the better of the two, and probably my favorite on the entire collection, where he takes them over to a brook and ties a lure to them, and basically to fish with the humans for the big fish that's in the pond. And they use a big gun on that one too. So that's kind of fun. I do like that. It has some interesting animation and so on. Like I say, it is my favorite of them. It is very entertaining. Then we have leeches, which is, you find out about this giant leech phenomenon, and they reference Attack of the Giant Leeches, which is a 50s film, which is about the same level of effects. So, it's there, and you have these scientists, and they go to confront the leeches. And there you go. Now, the sequel to that is Get Guido Before the Blood-Sucking Bloodsuckers Do, which essentially is this guy Guido has taken out alone, which is a very bad idea when it comes to gangsters and all that stuff, and so they want that back. But little deal they all know is that a bunch of giant leeches are afoot, and they want blood, as leeches do. Which was an interesting story. I found the first one to be a little bit boring and the second one to be a little bit strange, but they were okay. Next is Toxic Hoppers, which, two teens find a barrel of toxic waste and decide to play with it, and, you get what you ask for. In this case, it was a toxic grasshopper. I thought that it was entertaining. I thought the concept was fun. I thought the characters were fun. And then the sequel, Slime Spiders, Toxic Hoppers 2, was where a guy is trying to sell the toxic waste, and a spider gets exposed, becomes a giant spider, and well, we get to see that over again. Now, they're all interesting. I think Metrosia is a mixed bag, usually with what they are, and you can't expect a lot from them, because it's a bunch of, like, early adults, late teens, going at filming with the camera and just having fun with it, and I like that. I mean, I did that myself, and I do like seeing what people produce. And it was fun. It did have some fun stuff. It looked like they had fun filming it. I would have been that teen back in that time period. And as somebody who's made a terrible motion picture, 2 of them, and working on a 3rd, I can't disagree with some of that stuff. So yeah, they're fun. Revenge of the Worms was the best as far as plot was concerned. I like that the worms are taking over and fishing with the rednecks, which is great. Using them as bait. Acting is mixed bag. I mean, you're gonna have a mixed bag there, but it works. It works well enough. It's not really that great, and sometimes it does take you out a little bit. It is that bad at times, but that's fine. You don't expect us to be good, so it works fine. Production design, again, it varies, but there is a lot of creativity, and I love the little animation of the king worm. I thought that was great. So, you know, as far as things go, I thought they did a decent job with what they had back in the day, and this is like in the mid-aughts. So, yeah, not too bad overall. And then the music, well, I mean, most of it was original. And the great thing about being a micro-budget film that has very little distribution is that you really don't have to answer to anybody when it comes to putting music in, even if it's licensed music. But my favorite so far of that is the singing at the end of the Worms sketch. So yeah, that was something. Maybe I'll include it for you. In the end, this is a fun little shorts collection, you know, something there. But I guess, as always, who is this for? Who would love this compilation? Well, first, Metrosia fans. If you love Metrosia, you'll probably like this. He wants to get on the keyboard. Sorry, Ozzy, no keyboard for you. People who really like low-budget films that are silly, that don't take themselves seriously. And I mean really low-budget films. Like really, really low-budget films. But in any case, yeah, I think that these are fun. I think that this is worth getting if you can find it. I mean, Metrosia has a YouTube channel. You can usually contact them through Facebook. I've contacted them and talked to them through Facebook in the past. They used to sell their stuff, and I've gotten all their stuff because I thought I always like getting indie stuff when I can get it. And, yeah, I think that overall, squirmy little baby. Okay, you don't want to go down. You want to get up on my computer. You want to mess with my computer. But you know, I mean, Ozzy here, he likes it. Olivia didn't care for it as much, but Ozzy, he liked it pretty well. I mean, it's one of those creatures that wouldn't normally attack, right? Well, it's a cat. You expect cats to attack. But I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and share. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Septum Sin versus the world. It's that place for all the boys and girls. You'll feel real safe, you'll feel real warm. It's a cozy place to ride out the storm. Septum Sin. Simpson and his best boy Jake. See the trends that scare us every day. Physical media is going to the side. Doctor streaming will rule the world in time.